What's good, you sexy amount of people? Welcome back to Henry. We're the YouTubers of Attitude. I'm Jared.
Right here.
Hey, yo. It's Saturday. You know what that means. It's time for all new superhero time with Kamen Rider Zeztz and number one Sentai Gozyuger. Now, y'all know the drill. Be sure to give this video a like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, notify when post videos, and go live. Follow our social media, which got good. I'm tired. Got good. Been doing this for 8 years. Kamen Rider Zeztz. Alright, so it's a pick up from what we had last week. So, Nemu's in a coma. She was an orphan. The head of marketing saw her. It's like, yo, that kid's gonna be a star. But he now feels guilty of her accident. And yeah, it's up to our boy Zeztz to save the day. But there's so much more to this than meets the eye. I.e., Truck-kun out here. Well, obviously we think Truck-kun is on some menacing shit, especially since his time in Tokusatsu hasn't been the best since I want to say either Zenkaiger or Dawn Brothers. No, either Dawn Brothers or Zenkaiger. One of those times was when his stock started to fall. But no, his stocks continue to fall. Even this episode, like, I'm thinking, oh, Truck-kun, oh, you might be on top form again. Nope. It was all a swerve. We also debut the new form for Zeztz. Project.
Pretty cool.
Project, and has like a nice little cape like Kamen Rider Beast.
Freaking more and more like Batman Beyond every day.
Oh my god, it really is. I fucks with it though. I fucks with this heavy. And like, yeah, even when the end of the episode is just, it's, how to say without spoiling. Even though this is, like, this video is gonna be up literally before the show airs on YouTube, and you can just watch it then. It leaves off where it's like, oh, so this is where we're gonna go with Nemu moving forward. Cool. I'm excited. I need to see how this turns out and like where her character is going to go after this resolves itself. Also, like, I've noticed that, you know, we got the detectives helping out and shit, and I know they weren't wearing their shoes in the beginning of this whole team up thing, but are they now wearing shoes in the house? Motherfuckers. Nah, at first I got mad, but then I realized, oh, no, you're not. Cool. But, like, yo, my nigga, you wearing shoes in my house, I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't wear shoes in my motherfucking house. I don't give a fuck if it's just a secret base and whatever. You don't wear shoes in my goddamn house. Fuck's wrong with you? Now, other than that, the action, fucking, obviously, the combat in Tokusatsu as of late has just been non-stop, just great all around. I think this is, I want to say this is a Koichi Sakamoto done season, so if that's the case, it's straight squabbles. We ain't ever gonna have a beat missed at all. It's just gonna be straight amazing. Yeah, no. The episode was really good. Learning more and more about Nem. I'm always gonna switch between Nem or Nemu, but yeah, there's definitely a lot to learn more about this character, and I'm more curious in what the villain wants out of her. What is her purpose? What does she have to, you know, make her so important? These are the things we need to ask, but we'll know in time. So I'm gonna give this episode 5 stars. Ryan, what do you think?
Oh, he's perfect. Getting interesting. That's all I can say. So that's what we're looking forward to. And then, oh my god, the thing. It's a bit more deep than you think. Some complexities, I like it.
Yeah. Here we are trying to not overanalyze these kids shows, and yet they're more compelling than most television shows nowadays. That's crazy.
Exactly.
Fucking
You know,
crazy.
gotta make it interesting for not just the kids. You know, there's also some adult viewers too.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of parents watch these with their kids on Sunday mornings. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Like freaking Bluey. Everyone likes Bluey, whether they're old or young.
Oh yeah, yeah. I watched that with my nephew once or twice. I've watched a good episode or two of Bluey. I don't mind it. I like it. The animation is a bit stiff, but it's a kid show. But the lessons is where you learn a lot. So I could shout out to Bluey. Fucking look, some parents might be annoyed by it. Yeah, I'll rock with it. Before we move on to Gozyuger, you already know it's brought to you by Ordinament C, but not really. And this is not a normal bottle of Ordinament C, as you clearly see. It is gold. This is Royopolis Ordinament C. So, whether it's original, whether it's Royopolis, or whatever, Ordinament C, please do sponsor us. It's not an addiction. It's an investment.
Yes, I think.
Number 1 Sentai, Gozyuger. Alright, I'm gonna be for real. I thought this was just gonna be a whatever episode 1 and done type shit. No, I was wrong. This is a 1 out of 2-parter featuring Die Ranger of all seasons, which I'm happy. Die Ranger is one of my favorite seasons. Ryuseo is I think Ryuseo is just my favorite mech. Like number 1, period, point blank. And this is a story between Kinji and his old rival Genji. Like, I thought this was just gonna be a random ass baseball episode, like, oh, whatever the fuck. No, this shit hits deeper.
But there was baseball.
There was baseball, and the baseball was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, the baseball was crazy. But then no, like fucking there's a tiger general, like this number 1 monster is a tiger, but built out of playing cards like Jaka. Now, like, if you know, obviously in Jaka we had Big One, the first White Ranger, who became leader of the team, and we did that in Power Rangers with Kiba Ranger, aka the White Ranger. So it's like, oh, it's like that is some deep lore type shit right there. To get the first 2 leaders that were White Rangers of both Sentai and Power Rangers and mix them together. And both those leaders were the White Ranger leader of their team for the 2nd season of Sentai. And Rangers. So that's just like even deeper lore. That's crazy shit. And then he has like spikes protruding out of him that looks like Abre Killer. So like 3 White Rangers in one. Come on, the suit is so good. Like, I could talk all day about that suit just looking so nice. I think this is my favorite. I think this might be my favorite monster design in Gozyuger.
Still more than 1 episode.
Like this might be my favorite Gozyuger one. I know there was another one that was like really good, but I think that's moved down to 2nd because this is my number 1 favorite. I don't think this is ever gonna be. I don't think anyone's gonna.
Speaking of favorite, we got another bell bro today.
Oh yeah, we had another golden bell that just stood out from the rest, and like, I mean,
that's 3.
You see the comment down here. You see the comment down here of what he did. Like, he had the most heart.
Mm-hmm.
He ran at Ryu Sword and just sacrificed himself. Like, this is spoiling it. I won't lie. But even then, there's a lot more to that. That's gonna have more effect into the next episode. Everything else you need to check out for yourself. But that's the only thing we're gonna spoil is what the character did, because you'll see it in the comment right there. Oh my god, like, I think his reasoning behind it. There's a reason behind it, but I think that's where you need to watch the episode to see why the ends justify the means. I mean, it doesn't, because, like, what the fuck? Because, like, this episode was interesting from what happened between Kinji and Genji to then it just being straight nonsense. to then the end, like, what the fuck was just that? I thought I wasn't gonna like this episode because of the last couple of episodes, like like um like what had happened with Miss Sweetcake. That episode was one of my favorite episodes, and then the episode after that, I'm just like, all right, it's still good. It's just like, oh no. And then last week was just straight squabbles, but it was still really fucking good. This one, as like, this is one of a two-parter, and I'm not gonna lie, I liked it a lot. I'm like, are we finally finding this footing of Gozyuger where it can still be like a run-of-the-mill whatever throwaway filler episode, but actually be really fucking good? And it's not that they're not really good. It's just like there are some better than others in this season, but like this is actually where we're actually elevating up. I want to say, I that's just my opinion. Honestly, there's others who believe differently, that they just love every episode, and you know what? That's good. I actually like that because Sentai needs all the love it deserves, and this season is not even a bad season. It's a really good season. Like I said, these episodes, like when they hit, they hit. This one, I think, is because of the Die Ranger of it all. The Die Ranger of it all, and the Tiger. That Tiger number one is my favorite number one. And the ending just got me going, like, what the fuck? So it's like the nonsense of it at the end aside, like the nonsense like close to the end. Like that nonsense aside, I actually can overlook all that because everything else in this episode is really just funny and just it was charming, it was funny. And yeah, man. Again, that tiger design is carrying this episode alongside the whole Die Ranger of it all. So those things are carrying this episode. And you know what? I'm down to say this is an emphatic 5 stars all the way. Ryan, what do you think?
Freaking excellent.
That golden bell was that golden bell was a real one.
I don't know. I like number 2, but I think number 3 Bell Bro is definitely up there.
Yeah, no. Number 1 for you is obviously that fucking shady ass referee being paid off type shit.
Hilarious.
Yeah, like I think he's just See, I gotta know. I think this Bell Bro right here might be number 1 because of his sacrifice.
Hat heart, man. He would try to help Tiger Bro, man.
Yeah, he might be number 1. Then I'll give it to the shady referee. But yeah, this is number 1. Actually, we've had many shady referees in these golden bells.
Go number 1.
But this one's number 1 for real. Oh man, I'm excited for the next episode. I need to see how that. The most we'll say about the next episode, it involves wrestling.
I know. You got your
gambling,
wish, man. You got a 2-parter.
For real. It involves wrestling, gambling, and more of the tiger. That's all I want. That's all I need. I'm happy. So, I mean, yeah, look forward to that when we get to it. Another interesting week at Tokusatsu. I still don't know what to say about it mostly, but hey, if you guys have thoughts of these episodes, sound off in the comments down below. And stay tuned for more Superhero Time reviews. Check out our previous ones. We are now reviewing the series Armasaurs every Monday, so stay tuned for that. As well as Digimon Beat Break on Mondays. And we're also working on a new K-pop Music Mondays for the month of October. And also got a surprise review for the latest album by artist Moon Sujin, so stay tuned for that. I'm excited to talk about that album. What else we got? We got Letterkenny season 10. We've got Casper. That review will be out on Halloween, so that'll be good. And yeah, we got some other stuff in the pipeline. You guys gotta wait and see. So until then, catch you guys later. Peace.
Bing.